Hello everyone, I am Paul McGuire Grimes from Paul's Trip to the Movies. Earlier this year, we saw Melissa McCarthy in movies like Life of the Party and The Happy Time Murders. But it's in her new movie, Can You Ever Forgive Me, that she gives a career-defining performance. It's based on a true story, and in it she plays author Lee Israel, who was going broke when she couldn't finish her biography on Fanny Brice. So in order to make some quick cash, she forges these letters posing as literary icons like Noel Coward and Dorothy Parker. It also stars Richard E. Grant as her friend Jack and Jane Curtin as her literary agent. It is directed by Mariel Heller with a script by Jeff Whitty and Nicole Holofcener. Nicole Holofcener also wrote and directed Enough Said a couple years ago. So the title, if it sounds familiar, is actually taken from a Dorothy Parker phrase, and like I mentioned, she is one of the subjects that Lee Israel poses as. So while we see Lee's kind of forgery unfold, the movie also takes a look at the friendship between her and Jack Hawk. He was this gay man that she met at a bar. And it really is a look at these two lonely people who were trying to find someone in life who looked beyond their faults and misgivings. Melissa McCarthy, she gives, like I mentioned, this phenomenal performance. You know, we know her best from these big, broad comedies, but here we really get to see this new, reserved side from her. But at the same time, she really finds that humor within Lee, despite the predicament that she's in. She makes you feel the sadness inside of Lee, making you care about her, despite the fact that she's a con artist and really has ruined all of the relationships that she's had in life. It's the kind of performance that really reminded me of what Robin Williams did in Dead Poets Society, Good Morning Vietnam, as well as what Jim Carrey did when he transitioned to movies like The Truman Show, The Majestic, Man in the Moon. Seeing these comedians known for big, broad comedies making us laugh, and then going inward, doing these dramatic turns while also bringing in that humor that we know of them. As our friend Jack, Richard E. Grant is simply divine. He brings this rich history to this character. You know, as soon as we see him on screen, exactly where his life is at this point and what has gotten him to this. He has led a hard life, and you know exactly what he's going through when we see Richard E. Grant. The movie also takes kind of a page from its source material, turning this story into a bit of a mystery, as you wonder how long she's going to kind of keep up this charade and what will actually bring her down. At the same time, you're hoping that Lee and Jack find some peace and happiness along the way. A good biopic, in my opinion, makes you want to research and dive into more of its subjects. And Can You Ever Forgive Me makes me want to do that. I want to learn more about who Lee Israel was, as well as some of the people that she was posing as. I'm giving Can You Ever Forgive Me 4 out of 5 ticket stubs. A fantastic performance by both Melissa McCarthy and Richard E. Grant. I think you're both going to see them coming up with a lot of awards nominations this year, so don't count them out yet. If you liked my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. More reviews and interviews with celebrities. I actually got to interview Melissa McCarthy for her movie Life of the Party, so you can find that on my YouTube channel. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Paul's Movie Trip, and go to my website paulstriptothemovies.com for more reviews, as well as a link to my podcast, Paul's Trip to the Movies, on Podcast One. Thank you so much for watching today.